glory. It's
Good
yours.
afternoon, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is time for another game of Side Hustle Live. Today we have Adrian Kwitkowsky. I said it slower. I said it real fast and just kind of smashed it all together. But Kwitkowsky, that's how you pronounce that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited about today. Adrian is also a game maker or a game disruptor. I don't even know what you made is a game, but more of like a destructive add-on. But I love it. I absolutely love it. It actually works really well with what we've created, and I think every other game, right? Could be put into rocks, paper, scissors.
Almost. Yeah, totally.
So yeah, thanks everybody for being here. First things first, we're gonna do some housekeeping. We're gonna be playing Side Hustle Live. You can be playing Side Hustle Live with us. If you're watching this, you can actually go to the comments and start putting comments in there. Pitch with us. Throw us your ideas. Just say hello. We'll be able to see them, and we'll post them. Post them right here on the screen. We love interaction with you. Look at that. Everybody's got their own box. So happy to get started. Are you guys ready to get started? Tomer, Darby.
Hell yeah.
I am.
Adrian,
born ready for this.
Get it on.
My friends.
Let's rock. Adrian's going to be the first investor, and then we are going to move on after that. So, Adrian, I'm going to go ahead and actually you have your own box. Go ahead and pick a name and roll a die.
I'm going to be fair here, and I'm going to shuffle these guys. I didn't pre-choose anything. We're just going to go right off the top.
It's been planning for weeks.
Filaments. And let's grab the die here that are, come on, remove yourself from the tray. Okay. Boom. And that is number 4. And category number 4 is Investor's Choice. Oh, hey, that's me.
Feel free to go outside the box if you want, or just use the ones that are right there on the box.
We will go with toiletries.
Ooh, toiletries. And show me filaments again one more time for spelling. There it is. Boom. And there it is, everybody. All
right. Think Bath and Body Works.
We have 1 minute on the timer.
Yeah, we do. It's going.
During our 1 minute, trying to figure out what's going to be the best pitch, funny or fundable. Adrian, why don't you tell us a little bit more about Face the Consequences?
Sure. So my buddy and I, we are big party game addicts. We've been playing for years, and we just found ourselves getting really, really bored with playing the games that we really loved. Even the games that were our total favorites, they just kind of started getting stale. I knew that he liked poop jokes. Every time I got a poop card, I would play the poop card, and like I would win the round, and it would just get boring. And then sometimes there are those evenings that it's just same person winning over and over again, and everyone else is just sitting at the table. They're not really engaged. So what we started doing is we actually came up with the idea while playing Cards Against Humanity. And if you're familiar with that, the card czar, the dealer, hands out or pulls one card, and then everyone else has to kind of fill in the blank. Well, instead of just picking the winner like usual, he would also pick the worst card. Like, man, this is super low effort. Who threw this in the pile? And then we would punish that person. The first way we used to do that was with those Harry Potter jelly beans or bamboo, whatever they're called, where you don't know if it's going to taste like coconut or diaper. And then everyone's like, oh, no, I have to eat one. And then sometimes they were safe. And then that got boring because it was the same reaction. Then I bought Pie Face, which is that one thing where you kind of put whipped cream on the handle and you twist the knobs, and it might smack you, it might not. We don't know. And we're like, wait a minute, there's something to this. So we developed what we now call Face the Consequences. And it's essentially a deck of punishments for the worst player of whatever game you're playing. It doesn't have to be worst. It can also be the slowest. Like, say you want to keep game night moving, it'd be last person to put a card down. Or it could be the worst card. You can modify pretty much anything to work with it. We draw little stars on some of the Jenga pieces. So when you pull out a Jenga piece and there's a star, you have to do something silly. Monopoly now, instead of just paying the money, you can stand up and publicly embarrass yourself instead of paying the rent. So you can pretty much add it to anything. It's fun. I think the funnest addition so far has been Operation, because Operation is usually this kid's game and you're like, that's dumb. And now it's like an adult game night favorite, because the first thing that goes to hell when you're drinking is fine motor skill. And confidence obviously goes straight up. You're like, yeah, no problem. I got this. Oh. And then instead of just losing the $100 from the surgeon or whatever, you actually have to embarrass yourself in front of everyone. So we've added it to probably about 55 or 56 games so far. And it's been awesome.
Can you show us, I know you have a deck in front of you. Can you show us a front and back of a card?
I do. Of a card or the boxes? So I'll show you the boxes. So the first... boom goes the dynamite. The orange box is technically all ages appropriate. We play it with the kids, and they're 6 and 3. But we had to put 12 and up on the box because otherwise I'd have to send this to some kind of lab to get tested in case, whatever. It was prohibitively expensive to put all ages on it. So it's 12 and up, but totally all ages appropriate. And then we also have the NSFW box, which we call Not Safe for Wimps, which is slightly more adult in nature. There's some drinking references, stuff like that. So it's definitely not way too over the line. But to be fair, there are consequences. They're not supposed to be enjoyable, right? So, but we do basically, the 2 rules of the game are the group decides. So if there's ever a question, like there's one card called the Endless High Five, where your job is to just keep your hand up until someone decides to give you a high five.
Oh.
At some point in time, you're going to lose feeling in your arm. You can ask the group, be like, hey guys, like how much longer do I need to keep this up? The group decides. And the second rule is just be safe. If you're allergic to hot sauce and you get the card that says eat a teaspoon of hot sauce, don't do it. Maybe draw another card. So be safe, have fun, whatever.
Have fun responsibly.
It's a good time.
I like how it ups the ante, like instantly.
Yeah, you have skin in the game. That's the thing. Like with paintball, if anyone plays paintball, what happens when you get hit with a paintball?
Stings.
It hurts. That's your incentive to not get hit. With game night, there's usually no incentive. I lost. So we just decided to spice things up a bit.
That's awesome.
I dig it.
Cool. Well, maybe we can spice up Side Hustle with a little retribution here. See what happens.
I may or may not have some redacted / stream appropriate cards handy in the event that we need them.
Let's play around and see. Let's see how it goes. Right. Boys, you ready to go?
I am.
Now, filaments. I believe it was in toiletries, correct?
Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond style type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, mostly Beyond for me, but yes.
That's you've already got a point.
Adrian, want to pick who goes first?
Let's go with Tim.
All righty.
Timmy.
So thank you very much for calling upon me first. I'm going to be pitching filaments to you in toiletries with the brighter scope of Bed Bath & Beyond. Anything that'll be held in Bed Bath & Beyond. So filaments is actually the first LED teeth that allows you to actually brighten your smile to whichever color or lumens you would like. There has been in the middle 2000s, around 2050, because we're in the future now. In the middle 2050, their teeth started going bad because they're eating too much candy, drinking too much soda and whatnot. And this is the best way to actually give that Colgate shine when you give that smile. It goes bling. People really wanted that, like the Orbitz commercial. So that's my pitch for filaments in toiletries.
I do have one follow-up question.
Yes.
Would you be able to take that back to dev and actually program it so that if you smile wide enough, it does the ding?
Oh, sure.
Because that would be key.
And there is dance mode, for the record.
Yeah.
So once things hit a certain BPM, if you're smiling real hard or clenching your teeth, suddenly it's just like on a big disco right in your mouth.
I like that. Okay.
Solid.
All right. I like it. No further questions, Your Honor.
That's my case. Who are you going to pick to go next?
Let's go Tomer. We'll go straight across the board for me.
Of course. Thank you so much for having us. We are here to pitch you filaments in toiletries. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes I wake up way earlier than my significant other. And the last thing I want to do is wake her with a bright light from the bathroom. So what have we here? Well, it's filaments. These are all your essentials in the toiletries department. Glow in the dark. Toothbrush, boom, glow in the dark. Floss, Boom, glow in the dark. You have a razor, glow in the dark. Are you going to be able to see shaving? Hell yeah, because that laser glows in the dark. And this is mainly aimed for those discretion-based toilet days. And you know what? We all need a little privacy in the privy. Filaments. Get it today.
Very nice. Very nice. I mean, I like
I
it.
agree.
It's very,
No.
very straightforward. I don't really have any questions.
That's fair. Hey, it speaks for itself sometimes.
Makes sense.
All right.
Cool.
Darby,
All right. Darby,
hit us up.
All right. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to be pitching you my company called Filaments, which resides in the toiletry department of Bed Bath & Beyond. Are you looking for a new lip balm? Filaments is the #1 lip balm in the world. It's made from 100% vegan formula that not only stresses the quality of your lips so they shine bright, but it also reduces any wrinkles or shrinkage and keeps it at bay. After, I think it was over 50 years now that we've been in the industry, we understand how to handle all types of dryness. We are silky smooth and we provide instant relief, long-lasting moisturizing, long-lasting moisturizer for your lips. And like I said before, we keep the lip shrinkage at bay so your lips are nice and plump all day. You won't find another product like it on the market today. Not only does it amaze you with its silky smooth application, but it also provides that instant relief, that long-lasting moisturizer. And again, it keeps the shrinkage at bay. Your lips are going to be nice and they're going to be plump. This is the one product that will always be your numero uno companion. So go ahead and purchase some Filaments today so you can say goodbye to dry lips forever. Order today. Filaments.
All right. Good deal.
Solid.
Very solid. No further questions.
Yes.
All right.
Go ahead and lock that one up. You can get funny and fundable
Okay.
to one person.
I also remember from watching the last podcast that I can also do neither. So.
Ooh.
Also
I
true.
completely agree.
That may be appropriate.
That's usually in Tomare's case.
I was not impressed with myself, if I'm being honest. But you may have been impressed with myself.
All right. So we review these submissions now, right? All right. So Filaments with a Z. All right, Tim.
Yes.
The year 2050. People's teeth trash. Let's replace them with RGB disco mouths called Filaments. Right? Good. I like it. And also has a dance party disco mode.
Yeah.
Perhaps it can even start doing that when it detects a controlled substance enter the mouth.
Oh, definitely.
Put that out there.
Definitely.
Tomer, Filaments, wake up early. You don't want to wake anyone up. The discretionary bathroom trip, so to speak. I really liked that, a discretionary bathroom trip. Basically, all the stuff that you need for self-care, glow in the dark. Very good. Very simple. I like it. Darby, Filaments, the #1 100% vegan lip balm, shiny lips, silky even. Reduces shrinkage, so this will go very well north of Canada. Handles dryness, and probably perfect for Instagram influencers, right? Because it keeps the lips real plump. So
I did hear that word as well.
I heard plump several times.
Numero uno.
All right. So, all right. I have made my decisions. We'll go back to front. So, Darby, I think that if you were to market the #1 extra plump lip balm for specifically targeted for Instagram influencers because of that plumpness and the shininess, and of course, no one likes shrinkage of the lip. I think if you niche down that the Facebook ads, you could probably get funded for that. So I'd give you some money for that. So we'll call that fundable.
Smart investment on your end.
Plus, we know lip balms are proven, like people buy it, right? Look at Burt's Bees. Okay, Tomer, wake up early, glow in the dark stuff. So I'm going to tell you, at first I was listening to this and I was like, really? Is that all he has? He's just glow in the dark toiletry stuff? But wait a minute. I actually kind of like that idea. I like the idea of glow in the dark stuff because I have kids, and sometimes like I put them down, and then I don't want to turn on a light in the bathroom or light anywhere else to go get myself ready for bed, because then they'll find me. So I like the idea of discretion in the restroom. So I would probably give you money for that. Like I would need more like more of a visual pitch to really up the ante, but I would fund that.
Notebook.
You know what I was thinking is that a lot of times, when you wake up and you're just like, I just need to do this, but I don't actually want to wake up yet. Like you want to be half squinty. It's when you want the lowest level light of brushing the teeth so you can actually go back to bed.
So I do have a question, because I have like random glow in the dark stuff. The thing is, you'd have to really make sure that your formula was good so that it stays phosphorescent all night. So by morning I can still find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
that'd be your biggest hurdle.
He didn't tell you that.
Well, we found some weird frogs in the Amazon that no one else has found yet, but they glow like they go.
I didn't know anyone. I didn't know they sold frogs on Amazon. But anyway, no, I'm just. All right, cool. And then Tim, Disco Teeth. So here's the thing. Like, as you were pitching this to me, I imagined this as something that I would see on Wish.com, like on a Wish ad.
So originally it was going to be a grill.
Yeah. So I'm looking at it and I was like, this is, I would never buy the thing, right? But it's like most things on Wish. You look at it and you're like, okay, this exists. Hold on, let me screenshot it and post it to Reddit. So you, sir, you get funny.
Nice.
So,
I got the fundable one, right?
You and Tomer both got funded.
Whoa.
Changing the game.
Mr. Moneybags over here.
Well, so for starters, yes. No, I'm kidding. Excuse me, I work at a bank. Okay, I'll just tap into the coffers. No, I'm kidding. So, just to clarify, only one person in theory is supposed to get funded, and the other one funny, and then the third person's
they're out of luck.
Odd man out.
They're out of luck.
Usually odd one out, but you know what? It is up to your discretion at the moment. Be as bold as possible as you'd like.
All right, Tomer, since I really like you, I think you're going to face a consequence.
Oh, delightful.
All right. I have a card here, pre-selected, randomly, not. So, perform a cheerleading routine on a depressive subject. In this instance, our cheerleaders dancing and singing about college debt.
Oh boy.
So, quick cheerleading routine on a depressive subject.
Sure. One moment, please.
Take your time.
Stretch.
If he comes back in a onesie,
he comes back in a cartwheel.
Rah, Siskumba, what can you not afford ramen? Why? Because you have no money. Why? Because you have too much debt. What do you eat? Just ramen. Ramen's all you got. Go debt. Goodbye.
I did appreciate the ad hoc pom-pom. That was good.
You have to find something,
That was the cherry topping.
You get a gold star. I'll allow it.
Gold star, but no funny or fundable.
If I could punch you through the screen, I would. That is, I really like that, Adrian. Dope. Okay, great. I'm glad you had that ready to go, because that's something I want to do for each of these fools as they lose. So that's what's up.
I'm also liable, by the way.
Have been raised.
So
absolutely. Great. Let's see who can go next. Tim, do you want to take it away?
You are on mute, sir.
I am not on mute. Tim is on mute. There we go, buddy.
So I'm pulling a card and rolling a die.
There you go.
Card is I can't do that one.
This is a family show.
Oh, because I'm pulling ones. Okay. These are all the ones from the bottom got to the top.
Do you need us to pull you one, my friend?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because mine got all mixed up from ones we did.
All right. Well, why don't you roll a die in the meantime?
I can do that. That's something I actually can do.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you.
Practice makes perfect.
All right.
Rolling the die. Put this in tech and apps.
Tech and apps.
Yeah, I gotta fix these cards.
Our side hustle is Drop Spot. Tech and apps.
Did that have a standard spelling, or was it like with a Z at the end?
It was Drop Spot.
Drop Spot. Okay. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Great. So I'll do some quick announcements. Once again, if you're watching this or listening to it, jump on the comments, leave some questions. If you want to pitch something, we'll put it up. We'll read it out loud. We'll show the world what you're thinking, what your pitch is. As always, please show us your support and go ahead to Amazon and find us on Amazon. Find Side Hustle, the party game for entrepreneurs, on Amazon. There are so many different variations on how you can play. One of the big reasons that we're doing the show online and live like this is to prove that you can do it if you're not sitting right next to each other. You know, we are not contained or we're not limited but by going to friends' house and stuff like that. The world is flat. You can play this online. Another thing is, if you want to be on the show, shoot us an email. Shoot me an email in particular at tim@playsidehustle.com. That's tim@playsidehustle.com. Throw in the subject Side Hustle Live, and I'll get you the information, and then you could be on a future episode. We are booked actually out until about May, but we still have spots open. So I hope to see a lot of new faces. We have a lot of really good guests coming up.
Yeah.
How are we on time?
We're doing great. We're about 10 seconds left.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm excited for that. Do you know who next week's guest is? Why don't we say that out loud if you know it?
Next week's guest is... Let's see.
Right. Now we'll do it.
Olivia Bowser from Liberate.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good show. She seems really, really interesting. She has a mental fitness studio. So I'm super excited to talk to her about that.
Sweet. Your pitch last week.
What was that?
Especially after last week, your mental.
Oh, the headband?
Yeah, the headband.
Or I can hear my own voice. Put me in a better mood.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get this going.
All righty. So, Tomer, why don't you go first for drop set and tech and apps?
It's Drop Spot in tech and apps.
Nailing it.
Great. Hey, how you doing? You ever feel like this is for Drop Spot and tech and apps? You ever feel like, hey, where did that guy drop the money? Hey, where did that person drop the drugs? Well, if you're looking for the #1 underground app to mix with your crypto and or Silk Road purchases, well, guess what? We now have synergistic map coordination with all of these underground black markets. Well, all you got to do is just tell the app where you put the stuff, and that'll immediately alert somebody who is not the authorities where you put it, so it can be quickly picked up, and your transaction, bing, bam, boom, is done. Make a little money, have a little funny. Drop Spot. Hit us up.
All right. We're gonna go down to Tomer. Darby next.
All right.
Yeah, that was great. Fantastic.
Okay, let's put that.
Just want to make sure I have your full attention, investor. Everyone ready?
Go for it.
Awesome. Drop Spot in tech and apps. Drop Spot is the best way to find out what's happening in your city. We're a social media app that lets you know about all the cool events going on around town. You can check in, chat with people who are there at the actual event, share photos about your experience. It's like Facebook, but for real life. Whether you want to go see a concert or just grab some coffee with friends, we'll keep you up to date so you never miss anything fun again. Download our app today and start exploring your city from home. Get the free DropSpot app now, and stay tuned for more updates coming soon. DropSpot.
So that is just like
Facebook.
I was gonna say Foursquare. So that's basically what's happening.
But it's more of a social media platform. Like people check in there, you see fun stuff going on, you can tune in, people kind of like show you what the environment's like. And so instead of like spending all the time to go there and test it out for yourself, you're just, bouncing and seeing what's going on. Is this an environment I want to go and, immerse myself in or not? You just drop in and drop a spot.
Does it have a vibe meter where you can check the vibe?
That's on the roadmap. Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting a lot of really cool requests. Our user base is growing exponentially every day. So
sure.
Okay, let me just make some notes here.
Very, very clear, Darby.
The app. Okay. All right. Adrian, my friend.
All right. So, here's the thing, though. I'm gonna have to out hustle someone if you catch my drift. So, hey, thanks for having me out. I am here to talk about DropSpot in tech and apps. Are you interested in illegal activity? Do you need to make a deal?
Snagged.
Here's the thing. All those other apps you might have heard of, those are like the Match.com of illegal deals, right? Match.com, that's like 2008. No, that's 2000 and late. DropSpot is the Tinder of illegal deals. We seamlessly integrate with the Onion browser and the dark web. We take crypto, and if you act now, you get a free mystery shipping container from overseas with question mark on it, because of course we don't need we need plausible liability, right? It's the only app that actually lets you swipe left and right on photos of the actual drop to see if you are comfortable with that location and its surroundings. DropSpot. Swipe left on that other stuff.
I dig it. So basically, it's criminal matchmaking.
Bloodbath.
It's like Tinder for criminals. Yeah.
Okay. So where? I'm not even gonna ask that question because that could just go south real quick. Thank you. Yeah, just had a little bit of foresight. Okay. All right. So let me just do a little review. So Tomer had a black market map app, so you know where to meet. Adrian actually came in from left field and made it more of a criminal matchmaking. And then Darby had I want to say an event testing app, like where you could actually go and experience something, see what's going on, see if you're digging what's happening there without actually going there first. That cleared up, Darby? Is that about right?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Well, I'm going to do fundable for Darby.
What?
I actually like that. And I'll tell you why. Is because there actually was a couple years ago we were setting up cameras so you can get live feeds to know what's actually happening, and at concerts and stuff like that. It was a really, really big thing, but they would cut you off after like 5 minutes.
Oh my
God. It would
God.
allow you to like taste it. You have to like re-sign in and all that stuff. I don't know because Austin, Texas has so much going on.
I'm telling you, man, I need DropSpot.
Decision fatigue. Now, it's going to be a tough one for Funny.
Listen, I don't know what you've heard about this other guy, all right? But, I wouldn't trust him. He looks like a cop to me, and I don't think you want to work with cops. So, just saying.
I got to give it to Adrian, because I can only imagine like is swiping on like someone's trying to get like MDMA and they're just like, nah, that person's that person's shady. That person's nice. They have a kitten. What? How do you how in this app how do you propose yourself as the better drug dealer or better money launderer or better kidnapper?
You saying I'm not trustworthy? Is that what you're saying about me?
I think you guys should work together.
It's the basis of capitalism. You need to outsell the other guy, man. Like you have to have a better OnlyFans photo because that's, same thing.
Yo, my OnlyFans is the greatest, bro.
Sound like Tyson or something.
Oh God! All right, so Tomer, you are the next investor.
Oh, whoa! We got.
Yeah.
Oh, like I didn't know this was coming.
Hold on.
Right hand.
I'm gonna let you guys. My right or your right? This one.
Stage right.
Whatever, my right hand. Rap your favorite hip hop verse.
What is this all performance based?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what she said, by the way.
I'm trying to think of something.
Okay.
Rap your favorite hip hop verse.
Okay. I want to get the lyrics right on this one, so I will.
You can pull them up. Pull it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm
Do it.
gonna do it.
So hold on, are we?
What?
Are we all just gonna make Tomer lose every round, so he has to do it? Is that what's going on?
Such is the interesting dynamic of Face the Consequences.
Yeah.
When you actually have skin in the game, it's like, wait a minute, do I pick who won, or do I want to see Bill do that thing?
Well, luckily, Tomer has been practicing this for 10 years. Because
have I been
improv coaching?
Yeah, but this is different. This is reciting from rote. I'm happy to do that to the other part. That's a little.
For the record, a lot of these consequences, the vast majority of them are actions that you can actually do with a group. Like roll a piece of paper onto your horn and tape it to your forehead like a unicorn, and then prance. There's a lot of do your best impression of a pro wrestler entering a ring.
I feel like I just did that.
you kind of did. I'm specifically choosing the ones that are podcast friendly. So
yeah, that makes sense.
A lot more engaging in person.
Yeah, but finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time of need is nothing because I'm counting no age. Now I couldn't be there. Now you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs, and I'm under you, snare intangible. Bet you didn't think so. I command you to. Panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose, all you different crews. Chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tunes. Picture you getting down on a picture too, like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional? Maybe. Mystical? Spiritual? Oh God, a spiritual hero who appears to you on clear view, and you're too crazy. Okay.
Oh God,
I can't. If I keep going, I just lost my mouth. My tongue got away from me.
Dude, fantastic.
That's really good. I love Vanilla Ice, so that was a good choice.
That was gorillas, my friends.
I'm kidding.
Gorilla Ice. I think we need to have a mashup. Gorilla Ice.
We totally can.
Gorilla Ice would be great,
Yeah.
actually. Actually, it sounds like a really good drink at a
energy drink.
Gorilla Ice. I was actually assuming it would be something at a beach bar, but I think maybe we should just write that into a future card for Side Hustle.
I'm writing it down. I got another one too. I thought of earlier.
For Side Hustle cards? That's great. Awesome. Well, do submit your Side Hustle card name ideas if you have them. Everybody.
Yeah, if you have Side Hustle card ideas, business names, send them to tim@playsidehustle.com. We will go over them. We have a lot of names to come up with. Because this is fun. This is a lot of fun.
Well, and we'll publish everybody who submitted it in a lovely scroll list, like it's Star Wars. All right.
We'll sell it as an NFT piece of art.
Okay. I'm glad you're getting it. Glad you're getting into it. All right. Well, I will be the next investor. Let's see. I'll roll the die, and I got a number 4, which is investor's choice. I'm gonna pick the card and then do it. Let's see. So we're gonna play with Fly Dude.
Okay.
And I want this to be in furniture. Home and furniture. That's what I want. Furniture and decor. Let's do that. Yeah.
Furniture and decor.
Yeah. There you go. So in the meantime, I'll things are fun. I'm just gonna talk about personal shit. I just booked myself a fun trip to Utah to a bunch of national parks that I am very excited for. And if anybody has tips or like specific locations, like secret hidden spots that they really like or want to go to, let me know about them. We're kind of aiming at Zion National Park, Bryce, Arches, and we are probably going to visit some awesome people over in Colorado for a bit as we do. And much love to everyone over in Boulder. But we'll be there visiting some friends and family. So that'll be fun. Has anyone been to any of those parks in this room? No? No?
I didn't hear which ones you mentioned, but I've been to Estes rather, not Esther Park.
I have not been there. We're going to Utah to Zion, Bryce, Arches, kind of the big sort of deserty ones. I think we're going to save the Grand Canyon for another time, but that is what is kind of exciting me right now. I think it's actually important for, at least for myself. I don't know about you guys, but I like putting trips on the books. It really helps me from a productivity and even an entrepreneurial perspective. I think one of the biggest difficulties we have as entrepreneurs is like measuring time and continuing to have motivation, and having something to look forward to tends to help me. Everyone's got their own lever that they like to pull for that. For me, it's putting a trip on the books and looking forward to it the whole time. Awesome. Well, we're just about time. So I'm excited to hear what everybody has to say. I did not write it in, so let me write that in. Fly, all caps. Fly, dude, in furniture and decor. And decor. All right, let Timmy look the most ready. So I'm just gonna hit you up for this right now. All right.
So today we're going to be pitching Fly Dude in furniture and decor. There's been a sad realization that I made. And it is that when college kids are off to college and they're playing video games with their friends, they have to actually stand up to use the facilities and go and get more beer from the fridge. What if their what if their couch was floated? That's past tense. If it would float and actually bring them to where they have to go. So Fly Dude is the first line of furniture that actually floats you around the house to any predetermined destination. It uses it uses LiDAR to make sure that you're not running into your cats or other people doing keg stands. It can be customized. There can be custom engraving for your fraternity, not your sorority. This is only for fraternities, so get that straight. So, because it's Fly Dude, of course. So this can be custom engraved for your fraternity, and it can bring you anywhere in 50-mile radius from your house. So you can actually be playing video games, hit 7-Eleven, and then go to the quad, go do something, go watch someone else be active. So you're not active yourself. Fly Dude.
Cool.
Floating furniture for the future.
Yeah, it's a Tesla. Okay,
cool.
Very good.
Tesla couch.
Yeah, the Tesla couch. Adrian, let's see what you got, my friend.
So, hey, I am Adrian, and I am here to talk to you about Fly Dude. And you know what you should do? You should throw out your old piece of gaming furniture. Let me tell you, this Fly Dude is the first purpose-built piece of gaming furniture that actually takes your feet off the ground. Imagine something that looks like a Smith rack at the gym, and you stand in the middle of it wearing a vest. Well, cool story. The vest has electromagnets inside of it, and then as you start playing the game, it suspends you and you float in the room. So while you're doing your Spider-Man moves, you can actually feel like the real Spider-Man. If you act now, it actually comes with a onesie of your favorite superhero. So order your Fly Dude today.
Interesting. And so it's like a string thing that is lifting you up, essentially making you weightless.
You essentially you hang in the middle of this thing, you float in the middle of it, and then much like those gaming chairs that move with the car while you're racing. As you're flying through the air, the electromagnets kind of replicate the feel of motion. Works very well with like VR headsets and stuff like that for realism.
Sure. I also see you pre-mailed over some marketing materials, which I think are very, very helpful. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's awesome. What kind of space requirements do I need in my home for this?
8 feet by 8 feet.
Okay.
You have to keep your hands and arms inside the ride, just like, but the more space you have, depending on how well we do, the roadmap includes a group fly dude.
Okay.
Where several people can float together and Spidey through New York City.
That does sound like a lot of fun. I would definitely go try this.
I did keep this PG.
I tried an awesome VR experience in Austin that I highly recommend once it's back open over in the domain. All right, Darby, hit me.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My business is FlyDude, and FlyDude is the best place to buy furniture and decor for your home. FlyDude is the next big thing in furnishing your home with everything you need to make it feel like a dream. A one-stop shop for all things from chairs and couches to lamps and tables. FlyDude will leave you and your house looking more fly than ever before. And we've got just the perfect window treatments too, from curtains to streamers, light fixtures, even suitcases. FlyDude has everything you need for your home's decor. I just hit a short fuse there. I'm gonna get back for a second though. Okay, I got it. Our prices are unbelievable. Our selection is endless, and our customer service is second to none. At FlyDude, no dream is impossible, and no space is out of reach. You've never seen a store like this before. Come in today and see what we're the hottest new thing in town. Visit us at flydude.com or call 1-800-FlyDude now.
Wow. Do you guys have like beds or anything like that?
Everything.
What about stuff like for the bathroom?
Everything.
Like beyond that, you mean?
It's home and furniture decor, man. I mean,
okay,
what else
so you got
want?
Beds, baths, and beyond. Cool. Awesome.
It's IKEA.
I dig it.
And a really cool spokesperson.
Thank you, Darby. I appreciate that.
If Beyond had a mascot like you, they would have made it.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, why doesn't Bed Bath & Beyond have like a Chester Cheetos guy,
right?
Who's trying to sell?
Okay, would have been canceled by now.
Yeah,
yeah. The Chester Cheetos was involved in some very nefarious acts. Always bloodshot eyes behind those sunglasses. Not you, Darby. Not you.
Not behind these runners.
Those are great. Okay, let's recap. FlyDude. There's an echo. Can someone mute themselves, please? Thank you.
That was an accident.
I'm sure it was. Okay, to start off. FlyDude in furniture and decor. We had Tim with a Tesla couch, essentially, that he sort of pitched last week, which was floating chairs that take you anywhere in the house and apparently out of the house as well. So one-stop shop, you never have to get up. It's essentially all the people in the floating chairs in Wall-E. Adrian with the FlyDude essentially lift rack that will allow you to float and do full aerial VR in your home, or I'm assuming in some designated, sort of like Chuck E. Cheese type locations as well. Is what I'm imagining. And Darby with his one-stop retail shop for everything cool in the house, essentially Bed Bath & Beyond, but with sunglasses. I dig it.
Cooler.
But cooler. Okay, I'm gonna give out the funny and the fundable cards, and I have to say that Adrian, you get both. Right.
I knew there was gonna be foul play. I knew
not foul play. Tim, you pitched this idea last week.
Right.
Yes.
I remember that. That was last
Darby,
week.
This exists everywhere.
Hold on.
It's all about presentation and showmanship.
What was the card name? I really don't remember.
Lie, dude.
No. The last week's card game.
I don't recall that exactly, but I do remember your pitch.
I remember you talking about Wally too.
Adrian, yeah, I did make that joke. That's what I was saying. Adrian, congratulations on that. I hope you use this funny and fun. Yes, exactly. Boys.
Salty over there.
Adrian, use the cards however you visually have it closer to their faces to dish it out that way.
Which way is...
Whichever way works for you. There you go.
All right, so, Darby, you have eat a teaspoon of the spiciest hot sauce you can find. Do you have hot sauce in the house?
I do.
He definitely does. I know exactly.
Go find it.
Go fetch a spoon.
By the way, his girlfriend makes literally the spiciest hot sauce I've ever seen or smelled. And she's starting her own brand on it, but it is like vehemently powerful.
Let me tell you a funny story about spicy hot sauce. I used to like Dave's Insanity, if you're familiar with the brand.
Mm-hmm.
Dave's Insanity, super hot. I accidentally broke my hot sauce bottle at work, and I threw it in the trash can, whatever, cleaned it all up. Well, the trash can was mostly empty. It had a plastic bag in it. It ended up tearing a hole and leaking into the trash can. I had no idea. The late shift guys later informed me that the cleaning lady came around, took all the bags out, and then noticed that the hot sauce leaked into the bottom. She went to the sink, got the hot water piping hot, and then put the hot water in the trash can and essentially pepper sprayed herself with the spicy Dave's Insanity steam. And was like bright red and coughing for like 5 minutes.
That is essentially pepper spray, by the way. Like legit is.
Well, I am about to embark on the hottest hot sauce in my house. Actually comes from the hit TV show Hot Ones.
All right.
I made the grave mistake of buying this for a game.
Do you have the bomb in there?
It's not the bomb. It's the actual. So shout out to Sean and the Hot Ones team for putting on such an awesome show. The last dab.
Hold on.
Dude, I've tried it before and it hurts.
So hold on. So can we as like a group vote for him not to do a full teaspoon?
I would.
It is so awful. Like it killed, especially the next day, man.
Darby, you're welcome to do a dash of that.
I'm gonna show you.
Go for it. Show us what you're giving us.
I tried to get bold with this one time, and it did not fare well.
That's okay, man. Don't worry.
People all in my house just crying.
We're rounding the end of the show, anyways. I'm fascinated.
I put about a dime
that works for me.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
All right,
bottoms up, my friend.
Now you have to run.
Okay. While we watch him do that, why don't you pull the card for Tim?
Yeah, I need to get emotionally prepared for this.
And that'll be good. Angrily compliment the other players. Be aggressive yet polite.
I actually just did this to someone the other day.
Go ahead, buddy. Angrily do it.
Angrily compliment.
From there, Darby, damn it, I have to tell you, your beard, both of you, is outstanding. Outstanding. I wish I can grow a beard like that. I look like fruit mold.
Be more aggressive.
Be angrier. Channel Lewis Black.
I don't know. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I think we do. Like, if this is you angry, it's not much.
Does that work?
Did I pass?
I like
you forgot me. You forgot me. Excuse me. I am a guest.
One?
And I don't feel like I'm being
I gotta do it angrily.
Yeah. Think about it for a moment while we watch Darby's face sweat.
He's the champ.
How you doing, buddy?
Like, that's enough for me to just be like fine for at least 10 minutes and just like sit with it. Anything on top of that is just going to be unnecessary.
No.
Have you tried all the ones in that box, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think you can order them on there. I think you can order all of them, but like there's no reason to try to bomb. Like, it literally has not gotten one good review the entire show.
All right. Tim, Adrian's waiting for a compliment.
All right. Well, damn it, Adrian. I got to say that I'm really pissed off that you had the insight and wherewithal to make the game that you made, because it's a great idea, damn it. And I wish I'd come up with it, but I didn't. You did, and not me. Great job.
Well, you know what, Tim? Let me tell you something. That microphone gives you the smoothest voice, and I hate that your voice sounds so nice on this podcast.
It's so buttery. It's romantic.
It's so buttery, my cholesterol is going up. God.
I think I'm breaking a little sweat. Darby, how about you?
A little.
Good.
I'm like, I just finished my clean, which, by the way, if you guys haven't tried clean, they are a proud brand that we proudly support here out of Austin, Texas. 50% of their profits go to supporting addiction, and the founder of it's a great guy. He's been building this company for the last few years. He's got a great story. It's a great brand to support. If you're ever out there and you're looking for a little kick in energy, sparkling yerba mate, we've got clean. We drink it almost every week on the show. It gives us the energy and life that you see here. But go support a local Austin business today. They're expanding around the world.
Just because I happened to be drinking it last show.
We were talking about it because I usually
moving on. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get him on the show. But regardless, Adrian, that was awesome. I really like these cards. It's a fun thing. So we have about 10 minutes left of the show. I'd love to hear a little bit more about how the game's been going for you in terms of like from the entrepreneurial perspective of it. Like how's that growth been as like launching a game, getting it out there, getting it known? Tell us a little bit about that process and how it's been for you.
Yeah, it's been a learning experience per se.
Yeah.
I've tried entrepreneurship in the past, but nothing really ever stuck. I'm learning now that it's a little bit tied to my personality type. I'm an ENTP, which is like super energetic, very visionary. I'm terrible at implementation, so I'm working on that. And what I found is that I just need to find business partners that share a passion for the ideas that I have, and then work with them on my weaknesses, and then add to theirs. So I'm just an IT guy. I work in cybersecurity. I'm the VP of cybersecurity for a bank that is located in your fair state, headquartered in your fair state. But I'm not going to tell you which one because my employer prohibits such things. Anyway, do your own research. Anyway, so I'm an IT guy. I had no idea what do you do with a game? Like, how do you do anything? So I was when we came up with the idea, I was like, I guess we should probably put this on Kickstarter. So we did. We spent about 2 years researching, which was kind of like probably too long. But I ended up being a super backer. I've backed like 85 campaigns, and like I bought a ton of other stuff to kind of figure out how it's made, where it's made, whatever. And then we ended up going on Kickstarter. We got 420% funded, which was not that bad considering we have zero following. Like I didn't know any of this whole build a community thing and, identify your audience. I was just like, this is the game. Buy it. And that was my approach.
Sure.
Since then, I've gotten involved in some groups that have taught me a lot more about entrepreneurship and what I should be doing. Because for me, I was just like, I make a game, I put it on Amazon, people buy it. And then I'm like, oh, no, that's actually not how it works. So we've had to struggle with a lot of these things that after you hear about them, you're like, oh, that totally makes sense. That's exactly what you should do once you have a product and, all that jazz. What's really been a struggle for us, I think, is the learning portion. And by that, I mean, no one's ever released an expansion pack that you can add to any game, right? There's never been something where I can take this box and I can walk into Target and I can stare at the game aisle and I can be like, okay, I can add this to that. I can add this to that. Because anything that has a loser or anything that has a winner has losers, right? So when a lot of people see this advertisement on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, or even if they hear about it, they're like, oh yeah, it's just another party game. And we've really had to struggle to educate the customer and let them know, no, hold on, slow down. I know our attention spans now are very, very brief, but take half a second to realize what this actually is. And then once they hear about it, they're like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. The problem is nowadays everyone's attention span's like 3 or 4 seconds and they just scroll past the ad. So that's been a little tough for us. And then just kind of getting the word out. I know nothing about Facebook advertising, so we had to hire someone for Facebook advertising. I know nothing about a lot of these things, but I'm smart enough to know that I should just pay people for these things instead of try doing it myself and butcher it. So it's okay. And I'm kind of trying to back channel my way into some retailers by like LinkedIn stalking buyers and trying to connect with them. And like, I've listened to one podcast where a lady got her product into a store by going to a conference, which obviously we don't have right now, but and then she saw the buyer for target, go into the restroom, and then she stood outside the restroom and like basically ambushed him as he came out and pitched her product real quick, and that's how she got in. I was like, well, I don't really have that opportunity now. So just trying all sorts of weird stuff. Unfortunately, larger retailers, like, I can't pitch target this because they don't know who I am. I'm just a random IT guy from Michigan, right? So now I'm like, oh, I need to find a broker or a distributor or this or that. It's just so, I do love to learn by nature. So I'm embracing every step of this process and trying to figure out what's going on, while hopefully not getting distracted by the 3 or 4 other projects I have in flight, or in the back of my mind, or like I'm partner shopping for one project that I think is going to be cool. I already have a partner for another project that's another game. So, just trying to focus is probably the toughest thing for me as a new entrepreneur.
I've just got one suggestion or recommendation for you is take the hot sauce card out of there. My stomach is dying right now. I'm like, God.
I've been seeing you.
A little heavy.
That's
I considered muting you because I could hear you like breathing.
We got on local news, and we got on 2 morning shows, on the Fox morning show locally here and ABC, and on one of them the anchor had a teaspoon of hot sauce, but we brought Cholula, which really doesn't have much spice at all. I don't think that they would have let me bring anything more serious on a live morning show. So
I think it would have ruined the rest of his show for sure. But that is
makeup would be sweating off his face.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, I think we're jumping into a lot of those same questions and things that we're the learning experience, and I think that the main thing that I'm excited about here is that I've met a bunch of other people through this and through just the fact that we're in it now, in that same boat and growing it at sort of at the same rate, and I feel like it's, to me, a little bit like, when you see a bunch of comedians and they're like, oh, those guys are all friends and they're all successful at the same time. And you're like, oh, that's weird. And then you look back and they were all essentially in the same graduating class of like a comedy section, for example. And I feel like that's essentially what's going on here, is that we're all in this graduating class of releasing these games, and we're all going to grow together, and we're all going to improve it, and we're going to help each other out. And I'm really excited to see and to help everybody get where we're all going. I think it's a lot of fun in that way. And I think your game literally tacks onto other games, so why not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always happy to like cross promote. Like we need to start doing more social media content, and I can't just do my thing. I always have to partner with another game, because I can't just be like, like if you wanted it standalone, the easiest thing to do is just truth or dare, right? Because when you play truth or dare with people, a lot of times they're like dare, and then you're like, damn it, what do I need to think of? Oh God, you just draw a card, right? So we always we're starting to kind of develop that content calendar, and then we have to find people to partner with so that we can play it with their games and stuff. So but I do like you were saying, it's all about really the community and stuff. Like I found out about a national retail chain of game and calendar kiosks, and I was like, hey guys, PS, they're based in Austin, Texas. You guys should check them out. So absolutely, it's like, hey, let's help each other out, because there's plenty of room on the shelf, that kind of stuff. So
absolutely, I think we'll find some partnership time for us to do some, maybe like a joint giveaway or something where we're pairing. It's what pairs nicely with a nice Chianti. I'd say Side Hustle and Face the Consequences for a night. What? It's true, Tim. Anyway, let's do a quick lightning round, and we'll close it out. Darby, are you sane enough to run a lightning round?
Sane in my membrane.
Oh, I'm so scared. Tim, shall you?
Lightning round.
I'm surprised how buttery that lightning round sounds.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. Great. Darby, you want to run us how that lightning round works for everybody?
Yeah, sure, guys. So lightning round essentially is... Excuse me?
Nothing. We're
breathing heavy. I can hear, like, when you take in a breath, you still feel the hot sauce.
Hey Tim, you want to take this one for me?
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the lightning round. The lightning round is very, very simple and very fast. That's why it's the lightning round. We each pick a new card. So it's an individual card for each person and roll a new industry for each person. They have to pitch immediately.
No, it's the same industry. It's the same industry.
Well, okay, we could have just let that slide, but different industries.
Sure.
For each one. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, well, third time's a try. I will do this then. This is the lightning round, everybody. What we're going to do is roll an industry die so that everybody has the same category, and then blindly we'll pick a card for each person. On the spot, they have to give their pitch. No hesitation, first thing that comes to their mind. At the end, the investor will hand out the funny and fundable cards, just like always. So this is top of mind. This is side hustle on speed, literally in the fast lane. Is everybody ready to play a little lightning round side hustle?
Light it up.
I'm ready.
Tim, it's like the exit row. I need an audio yes.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. Let's roll a die. I lost. Oh, here it is. Okay. 12 is investor's choice. I think we haven't done media and entertainment today, so let's play with that. And I will pull the cards one at a time. Darby, you have your eyes up. Let's have you go. You ready to go?
As ready as I will be.
That's absolutely correct. All right. In media and entertainment, let's have you pitch Share Bear. Go.
Share Bear in media and entertainment. There's not such a thing as a YouTube channel out there where people can actually build a community around their around Care Bears. And Share Bear is now a reviving community that's just launched a recent YouTube channel that's connecting people from generations past that love the Share Bears around this newly revised topic of bears that are sharing on YouTube.
So
Care Bear.
So it's a
Care Bears.
Care Bears sharing
their stories about their favorite Care Bears.
Are they scared bears?
Okay.
They could be.
They're scared Share Bears?
Share your bear.
Okay, cool. So it's a Care Bear sharing. It's a channel on YouTube. I agree.
It's very niche. We don't plan on monetizing it all. It's purely a hobby.
Sure.
So,
It's a tax shelter.
Yeah.
There we go.
Tim, are you ready in
Sure.
for media and entertainment? All right. Your side hustle, Tim, is sensual in media and entertainment.
You sure about that? Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna not be able to put this on YouTube.
That's on you, Tim. There's a lot of ways this can go.
So it's media and entertainment. Okay. So this is sensual in media and entertainment. So sensual is the first element in the new 5D revolution. What you do is you actually put a cream on your hands or on your arms and on your body that allows you to feel the sensation of what you're watching, whether it be wind or water or electricity or anything like that. You can actually experience the fifth dimension of film or even audio. Now what you can do is you can feel what the other person is feeling when they sang the song. So they take a full transmission recording of what they're feeling, the emotions that they're feeling, and can be transmitted to you while you're listening. So whether it be film or audio, you can feel the way they have.
That is dope.
that's pretty dope.
And very PG. I applaud you.
Very PG. I was like, VR headset's doing what?
Oh boy.
A liquid-based haptic suit, right?
Yeah. Which
I
guess technically it's possible.
It is possible. It's also close to the Neuralink kind of vibes that are popping up soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you see the new wrist controllers that Facebook just released?
No, tell me about that.
So it's a controller for VR that you put around your wrist that actually senses stuff all the way from your back. So it can kind of read your mind with catching vibrations, and you can actually type perfectly on your desk without a keyboard.
Okay.
Just typing on the thing. So it allows you to do gestures, all kinds of things. You can like go like that with your hand. I think there's 48 different gestures that they allow. It's really incredible.
I feel like I would only use it for finger gun purposes, but
probably.
Yeah, I get it.
I would totally mod my old Nintendo Power Glove with that.
That's exactly what I thought.
I have to wear the Nintendo Power Glove.
I thought, Adrian. I was like, this is Power Glove. I'll send you guys the link.
Yeah. All right. Adrian, you ready?
Oh, God, yeah.
All right. In media and entertainment, your side hustle is Scrappy Cats.
Oh, man. Okay, so Scrappy Cats is actually a new website that we are launching for people who want to adopt very ugly-looking cats and watch videos of them getting glow-ups, right? So just like they have Extreme Makeover Home Edition, Scrappy Cats is essentially a channel or a site where they give these homeless shelter cats who are probably been, in some kind of like underground cat fighting ring or whatever, they rescue them from, because they have those, right? They fight roosters, I hear. Anyway, they clean them up and they give them these extreme makeovers to make them, show-worthy, beautiful, luscious cats with fine coats of fur and everything. Scrappy Cats come and have some really good heartstrings, emotional reactions to seeing these cats get just glowed up.
Scrappy Cats.
Scrappy Cats.
Sure.
I was hoping there'd be a jingle to it.
Oh yeah.
I definitely can imagine a very poppy jingle. All right, I'm gonna say, let me recap real quick. So we have, that would be, I'll clear this so we have it. So we have Darby in the lightning round with Share Bear, who it's a YouTube channel about Care Bears. People love their bears and want to talk about them. And share your bear, scare your bear, hair your bear. And that's what they do there. Cool. We got Tim with Sensual, which is essentially like jelly sort of haptic suit that you put on your arm, and then you can feel the wind or the freezing cold of the north in Game of Thrones, etc., or the fires of Mordor. And Adrian with Scrappy Cats. And Scrappy Cats is essentially a show where you glow up these essentially rescue cats in order to just glow them up and create content. And I think that's kind of in reverse order where I would put them, because cats sell on the internet, man. I get it. I think you just kind of won a little bit by just having cats in your thing, but I like where you took it. So, Adrian, you get a fundable card. Boom. And then I want to say that, Tim, I think yours, if done right, would actually be great. I'm a little concerned that it's like a jelly that I have to wear while watching TV, because I have a couch, but,
It's a vinyl cover.
It's furniture polish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You have to sit on like the grandma vinyl couch. Yeah. Only wooden bench. Or it would work really well with the Fly Boy we saw earlier. Fly Dude. I think it'd be a good combo. So I'm gonna give you actually another fundable card because I'm breaking the rules, boys. And Darby, I think it's just hilarious that I just imagine you investing all your time into a Care Bear YouTube channel, and that made me very happy to do. But I am going to say that, Adrian, I would like you to run a card from your deck to end this, and I'll happily do one with, huh?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
And I'll happily do one with you.
You're gonna do it with me, okay? So
I'll join you.
So here's
all
two
I
cards.
want to say on my the share bear is just do your research in your niche if you want to start a profitable YouTube channel before.
Yeah. Use promo code furries to save 20%.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. What's the equivalent of Care Bears, like Care Bear bronies? What is
That's
that?
exactly what I was thinking. I was trying to come up with something.
Cronies. All right, Adrian.
All right, so we have two. I'll let you pick which one you're going to do or which one I'm going to do. Dealer's choice.
Okay. Left hand for me, please.
My left hand is for you. Beatbox.
Are you serious?
Oh, what?
Everything's been performed like 30 things. It's fine. I'm happy to do it. Beatbox what?
Beatbox using only the sounds that a donkey makes.
Damn.
Okay, so we have eon. We have
we
have okay.
Oh my god.
That's what happens when you poke him in an inappropriate spot.
I'm telling you, that's 1,000 times better than I would have done. 1,000 times.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right. In my other hand, scream all the farm animal noises that you can think of in 30 seconds.
Okay. I'm going to give you a counter.
So we can either do that. You guys want to make a list of, do you want to do this like a request base so you can list off a bunch of farm animals and I'll fire down the list with all the noises?
We could just yell them at you and then you have to do them on the spot.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Here's one.
For visual reference, here's the little screen. Lovely.
Okay.
Right.
And I'm going to say that they don't have to just be farm animals. It can be any animal.
Just be animals. I'm going to move them like slightly further away from my face.
I agree. And
out of respect for everyone else's ears.
I'll also have your mic settings here in case you go big. Don't worry.
The mic.
All right, y'all. Okay, go. Cow.
Fox.
What? Bing, 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 bing.
Ostrich.
Ostrich?
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Small hands.
Badger.
Badger? Oh, God. What's Badger say?
Badger.
Crocodile.
Mushroom.
Wolf.
Time.
Wolf.
Time.
Oh, that was time.
Oh, that.
All right. Well, thank you for that. I'm gonna turn the mic back up. Cool. Let's kick it off. I'll just say, Adrian, thank you so much for joining us again. How about we let the fans know where we can find yourself and your awesome game.
Yeah, sure. So if you want to find me, just type my name into Google and don't trust the top results, I promise. But otherwise, FTC Game, Face the Consequences, ftcgame.com is our website where you can pick up a copy. You can also look for Face the Consequences game on Amazon. And we are at FTC Game on all the socials, including Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, pretty much everything. If you do add us on Snapchat, that's where usually when we have a game night, we post all the really inappropriate things. So,
cool.
Hashtag.
That's awesome.
Yeah, all of your contact information and description is going to be in all of the show notes, no matter where anybody's finding this. So you can go ahead and click on it. Any last thoughts, anybody?
We'll just no last regrets. Well, we'll just remind everyone, guys, we are up on Amazon. Find if you thought this game was fun, it is. Come grab your own copy. Join us there or join us here next time. We're playing every Tuesday, and we want to see you, and we want to hear what pitches you come up with. So share them with us, share them with your friends. Let's all have fun. Sounds good, everybody?
Excellent.
Great.
Excellent.
Well, get home safe, everyone. Looks like you already. See you later.
Take care, guys.